Yeah. So basically, what we're going to do? I'm going to go through the presentation, show you what it's all about, how it all works, X, Y, Z, and then Tom's going to show a data model, show the live account, show the back office. Any questions at any point, just drop them in the chat, or you can just interrupt me, which is fine. I'll interrupt Tom anyway when he's talking. So it'd be nice if someone interrupted me. But yeah, I'll just crack on. So, what am I looking for? Yeah. Sorry, my computer takes a lifetime. There we go. So the company that we're working with at the moment is a company called Manifest. So in a nutshell, Manifest is a Forex education platform. Now it's actually registered in the UK, which is quite nice because a lot of these companies are normally registered in the States. And there's two directors. Josh Phelps is an American guy. And then there's also who just told me to move that? There's also an American guy, Josh Phelps, and then there's a guy in the UK called Jimmy Bennett. Now, if you wanted to check the company out on Companies House, it's registered as Manifest the Best Limited. And what's actually included in the actual company itself for your membership, you get quite a lot, to be honest with you, in the package. So you get full access to education, which will teach you how to trade Forex and cryptocurrencies from beginner right through to advanced stages. They also have access to a harmonic scanner, which really is the most powerful tool that you can use on the markets. Tom taught me this a few weeks back. It didn't take long to learn either, and ever since we've been making money left, right, and centre with it. So it's a really powerful thing. It's fantastic. You get elite trading ideas group. So basically, signals channel on Telegram that you can follow the signals and make money that way as well. They also have a live trading session, so you can copy a trader who's been trading for sort of 10 plus years and learn how to trade the way they do. So it's very similar to a lot of other companies out there. Probably slightly more affordable, and to be honest, the quality is a little bit better. But the main reason why we're involved is because of this. Can everyone else see this here?
Yeah, unfortunately.
What is it?
I don't know. Have you got?
I've got no control of it. I thought Dave did it.
No, not me.
Oh, it's going now. Oh, it's back in. Okay. Yeah, well, let me start again.
Try again.
Let's not record this one.
Yeah, cool. So yeah, the reason why we're involved is because this Platinum Elite Trading Bot, which is a completely automated AI system really, and it returns between 20 and 50% account growth per month, which is fantastic. Now, the reason why we like Manifest for a number of reasons. One of the main reasons we actually got involved, quite a few of us are from a network marketing background anyway, which if you've ever been involved is not, for a better way of describing it, bloody awful. But this isn't like that at all. So there's no network marketing, there's no pressure to recruit or anything like that. It is all about just making money automatically and watching your account grow. I can't stress this enough. Within 24 hours of being set up, you are seeing profits instantly. Now, that could be anywhere from 0.5% in a day to 1%, 2%. There has been days where it's done 10% in a day as well, but they are not as common as we'd like them to be. Now, the actual robot itself, or the AI system, has to be used for a broker that Manifest have chosen. And this broker is called LCMFX. Now, it's based in New Zealand. The reason why Manifest work with this broker is a number of reasons. Is actually what's considered an A-book broker. Now, typically a broker is there to make money off retail traders. So for me, myself, I trade manually. And I'm not going to lie, in the past sort of 4 years, brokers have had quite a substantial amount of money off me because I've not been that good at trading. With LCMFX, because they've got a lot of business coming through because of this bot being there, they're actually creating perfect market conditions for the bot to trade. Now, I'll explain a little bit more about the relationship with Manifest and LCM in a moment. But they make it very easy to withdraw your money, make it very easy to deposit your money as well. And you also have a direct support line with LCM as well, which makes it really easy to get in touch if you need any help with anything, which is normally quite difficult to do with a broker. And if you have followed signals in the past, this is where majority of people's trading journey will start. I know I've done it as well. You have fear of missing out. You take 10 signals in a week. The signal providers gave out 11, and it's the 11th one, the one that you've missed, the one that wins all the money, supposedly. Obviously, that's taken away because it's completely automated. Also, when you look at your phone and you say, right, well, I've lost 15 quid this week, and your signal provider is telling you that you should be a millionaire, it doesn't add up, and you never get any real answers. That's all taken away as well. And if you do manually trade like I do, Tom does, I think Tilly does a little bit here and there, it does require quite a lot of discipline and patience. You have to spend quite a lot of time on your computer staring at charts. It can be a bit overwhelming. The bot takes that away because, like I said, it's doing it all for you. You don't have to do anything at all. To be honest with you, it's actually made me a slightly better trader, just because I know there's money growing in the background, which means when I'm actually looking on the charts, I'm not rushing into anything. I'm a little bit more patient, and I don't risk things that I wouldn't normally do. So I wait for the perfect time for me to make my trade, and then I'll do it. I'm not saying that I'm fantastic, but I've improved slightly. So just to sort of paint the picture with the bot, probably the most interesting thing I'll talk about. So the bot was actually built or designed 4 years ago. The first sort of 3 years or so, it was spent being fine-tuned, tweaked on historical data. And then Jimmy Bennett, who's the owner of Manifest, he actually purchased the bot at the end of 2019. Now, he owns the bot outright. There's no renting, no whitelisting or anything like that. He then ran the bot for 11 months on live markets before he introduced it to us guys as the public. And this is the returns it got. So 32% in Jan, 28% in Feb, 42% in March, so on and so forth. December delivered 40%. January delivered 70%. February was around 59%. March was actually all pretty devastated about March because I think it did about 19%, which on the grand scheme of things is, phenomenal in comparison to your bank. But when you're used to getting 30% plus, was all a little bit upset about that. But we're back on track this month anyway, which is good. The average over the course of the year was 37% in total, which is phenomenal. If we was to have put £1,000 in January last year and left that for 11 months to compound, meaning we didn't deposit any more and we didn't withdraw any, there'd be £35,000 there in total if we was to keep all the profits. If then left that for another 11 months to compound, the number would be astronomical. And Tom will show you in a little bit more detail in a minute as to how the compounding effect really works. Now I'm going to tell you something that you're probably going to find hard to believe, but the bot has not had a losing day since January last year. And the reason why that is because of the manner in which it trades. So it trades very similar to the way the banks, hedge funds and institutions will trade. And it's called high frequency trading, or HFT. Now, basically what this is it's very, very, very tiny, small trades throughout the day, anywhere between 100 to 250 trades. And what the bot will do is it use very small lot size or very small amount of your capital on each trade. So typically when you would trade, you'd use 10 pence for each trade, but this is using a tenth of a pence almost. So it's like a 0.00001, and we'll show you in a second as a live example. And what it does, it feels its way through the market and finding a position that it likes. Once it finds its position, it then exploits the position, loads the lot size or increases the amount of capital that it's going to risk, and then you start to see more money dropping in. So when we show you the live accounts, just look out for, you'll see penny loss, penny gain, penny loss, penny gain. You will see zeros as well, because if the bot doesn't like the way the market's moving, it will break even just to protect that capital. It's quite conservative in its approach. And what happens is when it's sort of found its way, you'll start to see more money dropping in. So you see that $5 messing about a little bit more, $10 messing about a little bit more, $2, and you'll start to see that on the live markets when we show you in a second. Now the packages, and again, I haven't still updated this for the 4th week. I actually was going to do it earlier and I got doing something else. So ignore these price. No, this price is correct, but ignore these two. These are actually cheaper at the moment. But what I'll do is I'll talk through the CEO Club first. Now, the reason I'm going to talk through this is because this is the package that majority of people are on. We're on anyway. Now, $499 per month, that is. So it is a little bit pricey, but you'll understand why in a moment. So what's included is the full access to education, harmonic scanners, which are worth a lot of money themselves, the signals chat. You get 3 trading bots. So the reason why myself, Tom, and Paula have done this is we have a robot each. And the actual main thing, really, why it's worth its weight in gold is because you keep 100% of your profits, which we'll show you in a second why that makes such a big difference. We get a CEO Club exclusive merchandise pack, which I think is a red t-shirt and a notebook. Fantastic. We've got VIP to all events as well. So I think there was Les Brown and Jordan Belfort at the end of February. We didn't do one in March. I think there's probably one coming up at the end of this month. And this is $499 per month. Now, the most popular throughout the company anyway is the Platinum Elite Robot. Now, this is only $99 per month. The reason why it's the most popular is the most affordable. But second to that, it has the overall biggest equity in the accounts. I think there's up to $6.3 million equity, which basically means it's not by any means a market maker. But the general rule of thumb is it takes $1 million to move a pip in the market. So, it's got a little bit of play in the market, which is good. Everything's the same, pretty much, apart from you get one robot, not three. But they do take a 25% performance fee back end. Now, this is taken out on the 28th of every month. And the reason why this happens is just down to the relationship between Manifest and the broker LCM. Basically, in a nutshell, they've said that, they'll make perfect market conditions for the robot, so on and so forth, but they want a slice of the pie. So Manifest have got some sort of agreement with the 25%. We're not 100% sure what it is, but they're feeding them so that they keep feeding them. Basically, it's works quite well hand in hand. And then there's the royalty package, which at the moment is $199. Everything's exactly the same with the Platinum Elite. The only difference is you get 3 bots instead of just the one. I want a welcome pack as well. Not sure what that is. Maybe a t-shirt probably, or a notebook. For a lot of people, what tends to happen, the journey tends to be, people start on the Platinum Elite. They'll start off with the $99. They'll put their $500 in, which is the minimum for these two. They'll let it run for 30 days. They'll sort of see the potential and they'll see it with their own eyes. They'll trust the process, and then typically they'll upgrade to the CEO, which tends to be what everyone does. We did it. We started with a royalty and went up to the CEO, which makes sense just because of the 100% profits that you keep. You do have the option to pay yearly on these as well. And the last thing I wanted to mention is the CEO, the minimum deposit is $1,000, but you don't have to deposit into every bot. You can just use one bot. I think for now, anyway, that's it from me. How do I, there we go. I'm going to make you host, Tom.
Yeah, that's fine, mate.
Ryan, do you have any questions at all, mate? If you do, stick them in the chat or anyone else. If not, then Tom will just go through the data model quickly, show you sort of where your money can be in 12 months, 24 months, 36 months. And then we'll go through the live account so you can see it with full transparency. And then anything else that you need, just ask a question. We'll happily answer it for you. Awesome. Right. Cheers, Ryan. Thank you.
So, yeah, like Johnny mentioned, I'm going to just run through the data model that I've put together based on the performance that we've seen in 2020 with the average monthly returns that Johnny mentioned previously. So on the Platinum Elite bot, the minimum deposit is $500 US, which has had an average monthly account growth in 2020 of 38%. And when that is carried out, compounded throughout the year, your $500 minimum deposit converts into $10,290 US based on those percentages of 32%. And here on the first month, for example, we've already taken out the deduction of what the broker takes out at 25%. So your monthly profit on month one, or your profit on month one, would be $120 based on last year's performance. Month two profit will be $130, month three, $236, so on and so forth, all the way through to 2 years, where your $500, if left to compound, would be $211,749 US. Now, I do have to say this, the disclaimer, past performance does not guarantee future gains, but what we are seeing is great returns on each month. Like March, like Johnny mentioned, March was a little bit of a slow month of 19 to 20%. But like we said, 2021, January, 70%, February, we got 59%, and we'll show you my account in a moment. So like we say, the minimum deposit is $500 US on the Platinum Elite. We are personally using these as high interest savings accounts. So we are literally going to be leaving whatever money we've deposited in there in for at least 24 months, maybe 18 months, based on where these profits could potentially be. You do have the option to withdraw once a month. So that's usually at the end of the month after the broker's taken out its 25% and the bot has been turned off, because the bot operates on a high frequency trading. So that builds up momentum, and you're able to, and because of the risk, they don't want people withdrawing money when they've placed trades based on an account size. But you've got to be comfortable. And the other thing is, you've got to be comfortable with your investment. So if you do jump on board, you've got to understand that this is trading Forex. So there is that element of risk. And so you've got to be comfortable with that investment. Just so that we can just compare the numbers to the CEO, just so you can sort of see where that's at. So on the Platinum Elite, $1,000 gets to around 20,500. If you deposited the 1,000 into the Platinum Elite with their 25% deductions after year one. At year two, it's $423,498. But when you compare that to the CEO package, where you're keeping 100% of your profits, you're looking at 48,400 in your account by the end of year one, but 2.3 million by the end of year two. So the reward for going for the CEO and taking 100% of your profits is close to $2 million if you're able to let the account compound for 2 years. Now, has anyone got any questions at the minute? Ryan, have you got anything that you want to just ask on the chat?
Why are you a genius? Am I allowed to ask that? I think
Don't give him a big head.
Thanks, Tilly.
Just not giving him a big head. Yes. No.
So what I'll do now is I'll run through our account. We've recently closed this account and moved over to a new broker, and that's one of the reasons that March was a little bit slow, was because the process of moving over to a new broker. So the bot was turned off for a little bit of time, so people weren't able to fully get profits out for March, just because there was this whole move over to the new broker. So we're now getting there, and we've got this sorted. So on the old broker, I deposited on the 2nd of February at 10:20, my $750. And as Johnny mentioned, the high frequency trading is, see, sort of win a penny, lose a penny, and the lot sizes are tiny. And you'll notice that we only trade Euro USD. So win a penny, lose a penny, win a penny, lose a penny. And then all of a sudden you'll start to see $2 dropping into the account, win a penny, lose a penny, $5, and so on and so forth, $11. And I was getting a little bit excited at this point, because my account's only been open 24, 48 hours, and I'm starting to see money dropping in. And I've been trading for like 12, 18 months, and I'd win a day, lose a day, win a day, lose a day, and then every so often I'd blow an account because I get a little bit giddy and I've got no structure to the way I trade. So then we've got $19 dropping in. At this point, I'm starting to message Johnny and I'm saying, mate, my $750 is up to $800, and he's going, stop looking at the bloody account. We get to $63 dropped in, and then $96 dropping in. And I was getting, like, I'm messaging him like, it's up to $900. And then he started to get a little bit excited. I was saying, stop looking at it though, because I'm getting too excited. And then we got further down, win a penny, lose a penny. And then we got a couple of deposits dropped into the account, where $46, $47, and we're close to $1,000 within the first 3 days. And I was ecstatic, to say the least. And this trading day was, these 3 trading days are the exception to the rule. The normal expectation is 0.5% to 2.5% per day, but it does show and does highlight the potential that is within the bot itself once it meets the market conditions and it finds what it's looking for. Now, when we first joined, we joined on the royalty. So this is the broker taking out their 25% of my profits. So then when we actually do go all the way down, just for speed and don't want to bore you all to death, you've got got us closing our account out 12 or 13 days later. It's just under $300 profit. Now, that, like I say, that's an extraordinary couple of days where things can happen like that, but the expectation is that it does 0.5 to 2.5% per day, which will accumulate nicely. Like I'm only getting just short of 1% per year on my savings account at the minute. So like that's why I've started to move this over, and I'm extremely comfortable with what we've got going on here. I think I've covered pretty much everything on that. Have I missed anything?
No, smashed it.
Cool. Ryan, any questions? Any other guys have any questions? Tilly,
I'm good.
I'm not going to ask any more stupid questions, don't worry.
Okay.
Cool. Ryan's cool, Matt. Ryan's cool.
So then the additional add-on from the bot, even though we are technically an education platform, and the bot is the add-on, but that's the thing that gets us all excited. The platform itself is very easy and concise to get around. You've got your education, where you've got the trading essentials, some technical analysis, some strategies, how to set up MT4 and MT5, then a couple of guides on beginners guides on trading, more advanced, and a little bit of crypto. Then when you get into the training itself, you're able to, the videos between 1 minute and 5 minutes long, and each lesson at the end of it gives you a quick questionnaire just to make sure that you understand what's going on. Then you're able to actually sort of take it in a little bit easier and a bit more efficiently. Then you get access to some analysis tools, but one that we're really excited about was the harmonic pattern, because when we understood how to actually use this properly, we've been able to actually make some nice trades off the back of this. So, for example, let's just see what's been going on. Unplanned, untested. Let's pick another one because that one didn't work. So we've got a couple. So, for example, this pattern, nice pretty pattern, gets drawn out automatically, and when it gets close to the D and within the price zone, the program will say should be looking to open a buy or a sell depending on how the market's moving, and then you set your target 1 and target 2, take profit with a stop loss there. And most of these that we try and work off a reward risk ratio of 3 to 1 plus, so you can afford to lose 50% of your trades and still be profitable, which is quite nice. So there's no real risk in terms of going in and just placing trades off the back of this. But of course, you need to just understand how to go through those little tools as well, through the harmonic patterns. The other tool that we really like is the economic calendar, because this gives us an impact of the news, and especially because we're manually trading, it gives you the news, the impact of it, and then a little bit of a synopsis of what to expect, what will be good, what's bad, what the actual and the forecast actually was. So you're able to actually compare, and then you can actually see how the market moves off the back of that news. And this is quite a good tool for if you do get to manually trade. And then that is pretty much it. Like I say, the packages are $99 on the Platinum Elite, $199 on the Royalty, They are still doing the CEO on a monthly, which is $499, but the annual is $2,999. Okay, that's great. Any questions? Anything else that you want me to cover?
I think you've covered everything.
Awesome.
Ryan, have you got anything, dude, that you want us to have a look at again, or if you want us to go through anything again, just let us know, man, and we'll go through it, or whatever's good for you.
If you've got any questions after, just pop me a message.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so it's all pretty clear. So what I'll do then, we could just leave it there. Nice one for turning up, guys, anyway. Thank you.